But also on my side, I'm like, I already went through that. Like, I'm 28 years old. I'm a grown woman. Like, I gotta get my life together. I'm not worried about friends. Like, I'm worried about paying these bills. I'm worried about having some income coming in that I don't have to work that hard for. I'm worried about like paying off these student loans that I've accumulated like in the future. I'm worried about trying to get my credit score up. Like, I'm worried about all this other stuff. I'm not worried about these friends. But in his eyes, he's like, yeah, you got a business, you got a network, and you gotta have other people to talk to. And it's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. All right.
Sometimes we say things that we really don't mean. We do things in between the lines. We should do more to stand out. I'm sorry if I made you feel less than who you are. A little insecure. Oh, you're a shining star. I wanna spend my nights with you, my life with you. Oh, baby, babe. Please wait up for me till whenever I get home.
So I want to talk to you guys today because me and my boyfriend was talking, and I think it kind of like really upset me, and I got really like into the conversation. He was kind of bringing up to me the like he was suggesting to me, because I don't know if you guys don't know, I am in school. I go to Winston-Salem State University. I graduate this May. I graduate this May or whatever. But the thing is that we was talking about was, since I've been in school, I haven't really reached out to anybody or whatever. I wouldn't say reached out to people. Like, I haven't made friends. So that's what we was talking about, and he was trying to like kind of suggest to me why I should make friends, or why I need to make friends. And his little argument was the fact that I guess he was talking to somebody or whatever, and they was talking about how your girl most of the time want to talk to you a lot because they might not have friends of their own. So I got really like into it with him about it, because like that really, it didn't hurt my feelings, but it just made me not feel too good, because it's not like it was true. It was just like I do know how to make friends, and it's not even like I do know how to make friends. It's like I just feel like I'm at a place in my life right now where I'm focusing on other things like business, and just trying to create passive income, and like I'm trying to understand like how to, I guess, use my purpose in life, because I kind of know what my purpose is. So it's like I'm in that space. And another thing that goes along with that is the fact that, I don't know if you guys know, but I'm 28 years old. I know I don't look like it, I get that a lot, but I'm 28 years old. Like, I turned 28 last December, and this isn't my first time in college. So the first time I went to school was right after like high school graduation, which was back in 2009. So I went to North Carolina Central University from 2009 to 2012. Yeah, I didn't finish there because some things started happening in my personal life, and I kind of just stopped going there, and I started going to a different school, which was like a community college. And alongside going to the community college, I wasn't really in like that school for too long. Like, I went to the community college and ended up just taking like one or two classes a semester, just so that I could say that I was still in school, because I didn't want to be a dropout, and I didn't want that to be on my mind. Like, I never wanted to be a dropout. So I continued to pursue the school thing, while I was figuring out myself and my life and just me as a person growing up and whatnot, because you know you're young when you first go to school out of college. So after I went to the community college, I then transferred to Winston-Salem State University, which is now. So I transferred back in 2016. So I have been doing this whole college thing on and off for about 9 years in total. So when the whole friend thing came up, it kind of put me back into the mindset of when I first started college. Because within high school, like throughout my whole life, I've been real social. Like I'm a real social person. I'm a Sagittarius, so you know I'm real social, and it's easy for me to get along with people. Like I don't know what it is, but I'm really easy to get along with. I'm really easy to talk to. Like I'm real easy going. So I personally don't think that I have a problem making friends or anything like that. But what I do know and what I did notice about myself is when I went through my little personal life crisis and all of that stuff in between me going to Central and coming to Winston-Salem State, I did learn my faith. Like I got stronger in my faith, and I also realized what I liked and what I didn't like. And so I feel like that right there plays a really big part of my friendships with people, because when you start making friends and start getting close to people, some people don't always have your best interest at heart, and some people just use you, and other people are really genuine and they really are there for you, and they really do like want to see you prosper and want to help you out and just want to be in your life because you're a cool person. And it's hard, like when you're young, to realize who those people are that's in your life. But as you get older, you do realize, like you start to realize, like, okay, this person isn't cut out for that, or this person is for that. And like that saying goes, people come into your life for different reasons. Some are for seasons, some are for lifetime. I personally understand that saying so much. So when I do meet people, I don't just go ahead and put that lifetime tag on them, like, oh, you gonna be here forever. Like I kind of see how the person is, I get to know them, and I don't take 6 months to know a person, because you really never know a person. I get to know the person throughout our whole entire friendship. But one thing about me is I have a problem with when people, like, I don't want to say backstab you, but I'm so oily. But I have a problem with people like do you wrong. Like I'm quick to forgive. Like I'm so quick to forgive, but I never forget. And that's my problem, I believe, when it comes to friendships. Like people can do stuff to me. Like I can be friends with you for like forever, for real. But as soon as that one time come where you do something that's like backstabbish or that's trifling, like I don't feel like it was like something that a friend would do, because I base things off of what I might do. And if it's something that I would never do to you, then I wouldn't expect you to do it to me if you was my friend. So once that happens in a friendship with me, it's kind of like I don't really look at you the same. And that's not even just friendships, that's relationships with anybody. Like that's everything. And once you do something that, it's kind of like a it's the saying that's like but it's like you trust until you prove to me that I can't trust you. So that's pretty much how it goes. I don't judge you. I don't do anything until you give me a reason to. And when you give me that reason, I'll wholeheartedly stick to that reason. Not saying I won't forgive you, but I will keep that in the back of, like, that will stay in the back of my mind, so that I don't like re-go through that pain or that hurt and whatnot. And I think that's the way that God made me. It's not really always good But and it's something that I battle with like a lot. So yeah, like I think that plays a big part of my friendships, like, and that's one reason why I've been friends with this one girl for like forever, because she's never done anything that made me feel like she wasn't there for me, like that made me feel like she wasn't like a true friend. And I guess that is now that I'm thinking about it, I guess that is a part of judging, because just thinking about, because I have to bring everything back to God, but just thinking about how God is with us, like he's forgiving or whatever, and he don't hold grudges and stuff like that. So I think that is a grudge, that a part of holding grudges, which right now, as y'all see, God is dealing with me about, like right now as we speak. Like, it's crazy. So I guess I am acknowledging the fact that I do hold grudges, or that is a type of grudge that I have to get over, I have to get delivered from, because that right there, I can hold that forever. Like, I can forgive you, but is it like, am I really forgiving you? Because I'm always constantly thinking like, are you going to do that again to me? Or am I, like, I always have to think like on my toes with that person, or I'm not going to put you in a position to do the same thing to me again. So that's what I go through with friends. And so that's why I kind of keep my distance now when it comes to people that I meet. Like, I only share certain things because I only want people to know certain things about me, but I want to be more transparent, because at one point I was, and I didn't care about how people felt. I didn't really care about how people judged me or nothing like that. I just wanted to help out, and I want to get back to that. So I do take his advice and his suggestion of the whole friendship thing. It's just gonna be a process, and right now I guess I gotta just be open to it. Like, but that's really hard. Like, it's really hard to be open to, well, it's not even hard. It's not, because that's not my problem. My problem is the fact that I'm in Winston-Salem, and when I got to Winston-Salem, I only came here for a specific purpose, like to go to school to graduate. That's it. Came here to graduate this time. God gave me a second chance, and this time I was supposed to graduate, and I'm graduating in May. So I feel like I'm checking that off of my purpose list or whatever. So the whole making friends thing, I feel like that comes with it. Like, in time, I made friends here. Like, in time, I made friends here. I met people, I socialized with people, I connected with people on Instagram, Facebook, all different social media sites. So it's certain people that I can like hit up or whatever and ask questions if I had a question, or if I wanted to go I don't know, if I wanted to go eat with somebody. Like, I don't really do stuff like that. Usually people invite me to go eat, but I guess that's a part of like taking the initiative, which is another thing my boyfriend was trying to like say. And I guess it's just me getting out of my comfort zone. But I just feel like I'm so old now. I just don't really know. Like, because when you in school, when you in college, it's kind of weird, because it's a lot of young people, like younger than you. And since I'm like older, it's kind of weird for me to be going up to people like, hey, what y'all doing after class? Like, I don't know. It's just weird. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Like, how do you, I guess, get out and feel comfortable talking to other people? Like, I feel comfortable talking to other people, like, if I'm in that mood, but I think it's just because I'm not in that space in my mind. Like, I feel like I went through that already. Like, I went through the whole college experience when I was actually in college back at Central. Like, I went through all of the experiences of college when I was at Central. But when God gave me this second chance, the second chance came with me being focused and sticking to graduating, getting this degree so I can check this off my list. Like, y'all tell me, am I being too harsh about it, or do you feel the same way, or like I just need some help? Like, let's start a conversation. Because I personally am confused. Like, I really am confused. Because I see both sides. Like, I see how my boyfriend's talking about it. About networking and being in college, and that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be getting to know other people. You're supposed to be seeing new things and experiencing things with people. Like, you're supposed to do that. But also on my side, I'm like, I already went through that. Like, I'm 28 years old. I'm a grown woman. Like, I gotta get my life together. I'm not worried about friends. Like, I'm worried about paying these bills. I'm worried about having some income coming in that I don't have to work that hard for. I'm worried about, like, paying off these student loans that I've accumulated, like, in the future. I'm worried about trying to get my credit score up. Like, I'm worried about all this other stuff. I'm not worried about these friends. But in his eyes, he's like, yeah, you got a business, you got a network, and you got to have other people to talk to. And it's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Alright, but that's it. I just wanted to come up here and talk to y'all. But I'm about to go to work. As y'all can see, I'm at work. Well, I just pulled up. So I'm going to talk to y'all later.